So this is Alligator Stew by Denise Lee, and it is illustrated by crazy name. Alligator pie, alligator pie. If I don't get some, I think I'll die. Give away the green grass, give away the sky, but don't give away my alligator pie. Alligator stew, alligator stew. If I don't get some, I don't know what I'll do. Give away my furry hat, give away my shoe, but don't give away my alligator stew. Alligator soup, alligator soup. If I don't get some, I think I'm gonna droop. Give away my hockey stick, give away my hoop, but don't give away my alligator soup. Willoughby wallaby woo. I don't know what to do. Willoughby wallaby wee, an elephant sat on me. Willoughby wallaby wash, I'm feeling kinda squash. Willoughby wallaby woo, and I don't know what to do. Goober and guck, goober and guck. We're making a sandwich of goober and guck. It won't make you healthy or bring you good luck, but gobble it down and you'll quack like a duck. You'll quack like a duck, you'll smell like a truck. So eat your nice sandwich of goober and guck. Billy Batter, what's the matter? How come you're so sad? I lost my cat in the laundromat, and a dragon ran off with my dad. My dad! A dragon ran off with my dad! Billy Batter, what's the matter? How come you're so glum? I've ripped my dreams on the Coke machine, and a monster ran off with my mom. My mom! A monster ran off with my mom. Billy Batter, now you're better, happy as a tack. The dragon's gone to Saskatchewan. The monster fell in a wishing well. The cat showed up with a newborn pup. I fixed the ripped potato chips, and my dad and my mom came back. Came back. My dad and my mom came back. I'm sitting in the middle of a rather muddy puddle, with my bottom full of bubbles and my rubbers full of mud, while my jacket and my sweater go on slowly getting wetter as I very slowly settle to the bottom of the mud. And I find that with a person with a puddle round this middle thinks mostly in the muddle is the muddiness of mud. The swing swings up and the swing swings down. The swing swings wishing wings all over town. And when it goes high and it starts to sway, I'll swing for a minute, or I'll hang for a day. And when it goes low and it starts to whiz, I'll fly through the air till I feel a fizz. But the swing swings up and the swing swings down. The swing swings wishing wings all over town. Psychopoo, the silly goose, brushed his teeth with apple juice. Psychopoo, the melonhead, rode his bike into bed. His mother said, "Sit down and eat." He swallowed the plate and left the meat. His father asked him, "Can't you hear?" He had a carrot in his ear. He met a dog and shook its tail, took a bath and caught a whale. Put it in his piggy bank, said, "I think I'll call him Frank." His brother asked him, "Can't you see?" He drank his hair and combed his tea. He took a trip to Newfoundland, walking on water and swimming on land. And every time he heard a shout, he took his pencil and rubbed it out. It isn't me, it isn't you, it's nutty, muddy Psychopoo. Bubblegum delicious, bubblegum delight, bubble de lovely in the middle of the night. Wrap you up in bubble wrap you up in gum, wrap you up in wonderful, 'cause you're the special one. Far across the ocean, far across the sea, a faithful jelly donut is waiting for me. Its sugar shines with longing, its jelly glows with tears. My donut has been waiting there for 27 years. Oh, faithful jelly donut, I beg you don't despair. My teeth are in Toronto, but my heart is with you there. And I will cross the ocean, and I will cross the sea, and I will crush you to my lips and make you one with me. Skyscraper, skyscraper, scrape me some sky, tickle the sun while the stars go by. Tickle the stars while the sun's climbing high. The skyscraper, skyscraper, scrape me some sky. Hey mon, cool mon, you a silly fool mon. Why you double-barreled, disconnected, supersonic dingbat, don't you dare come near me or I'll disconnect you like that. And a banana jumped into the stew. Gravy and carrots are good for you, good for your teeth and your fingernails too. So Anna Banana jumped into the stew. Tony Baloney is fibbing again. Look at him wiggle and try to pretend. Tony Baloney is telling a lie. Phony old Tony Baloney. Goodbye. The Ghost and Jenny Jemima. The clock struck 1, the clock struck 2. The ghost came playing peekaboo. Ooh, ooh. The clock struck 3, the clock struck 4, and Jenny Jemima began to roar. Ooh, ooh. The clock struck 5, the clock struck 6. The ghost could walk through steel and bricks. Ooh, ooh. The clock struck 7, the clock struck 8, and Jenny Jemima's hair stood straight. Ooh, ooh. The clock struck 9, the clock struck 10. The ghost wound the clock and went home again. Some people think Worm is rude, because he's mostly not in a talkative mood. And other people think he's dumb, because he likes you to call, but he doesn't come. But I've got a worm, and his name is Worm, and he lives in a jar with a bunch of germs. And Worm is so smart, as a worm can be. I talk to him, and he listens to me. I tell him the time I fell on the stairs, and I teach him the names of my teddy bears. We both sit still, and I hear the things that you hear when a worm begins to sing about dirt in the yard and tunnels and drains and having a bath in the grass and when it rains. And we plan about snacks and not washing our hands and the letter J, and he understands. The dreadful doings of Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly bit with a big fat bite. Jelly Belly fought with a big fat fight. Jelly Belly scowled with a big fat frown. Jelly Belly yelled till his house fell down. And Kamloops, I'll eat your boots. And get to know, I'll eat your toes. In Napanee, I'll eat your knee. In Winnipeg, I'll eat your leg. In Charlottetown, I'll eat your gown. In Chrysler's Farm, I'll eat your arm. In Avalac, I'll eat your neck. In Red Deer, I'll eat your ear. In Trois-Rivières, I'll eat your hair. In Kimat, I'll eat your hat. And I'll eat your nose, and I'll eat your toes. In Medicine Hat and Moose Jaw. Dr. Bob. Band was playing Dixie and the band was playing swing, but Dr. Bob was rocking with the boogie woogie thing. They told him to play some Dixie, they told him to play some swing, but Dr. Bob wouldn't stop that boogie woogie thing, 'cause he had hot stuff, cool stuff, good old break the rules stuff, stuff with jelly, stuff with jam, boogie woogie stuff with that sis boom bam. Thinking in bed. I'm thinking in bed because I can't get out till I learn how to think what I'm thinking about. Is a person to be a sort of person who feels like me? I might be Alice, except expecting I'm not. And Snoopy is super, but not when it's hot. I couldn't be a piglet. I don't think I'm Pooh. I know I'm not Daddy, and I can't be you. My breakfast is waiting. My clothes are all out. But what was that thing I was thinking about? I'll never get up if I lie here all day, but I still haven't thought, so I'll just have to stay. If I was the Grinch, I expect I would know. I might have been Batman. There's so many people I don't seem to be. I guess I'll just have to get up and be me. Mulligan stew, mulligan stew. It's quick and delicious, and it's good for you. Shoot it from cannons or use it for glue. It's mulligan, mulligan, mulligan stew. Mulligan stew, mulligan stew. Cheap at the price, and it won't make you spew. It sets like cement. It grows like hair on a shoe. It's mulligan, mulligan, mulligan stew. Mulligan stew, mulligan stew. Try it today, you'll be glad when you do. To unplug a sink or remove a tattoo, it's mulligan, 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 mulligan stew! The dinosaur dinner. Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus too, all went off for dinner at the dinosaur zoo. Along came the waiter called Tyrannosaurus Rex, gobbled up the table because they wouldn't pay their checks. Bundled buggy boogie. All the way up north, on a fine bright day, a bundled buggy boogie at the break of day. It did the boogie woogie here, it did the boogie woogie there, it did the bundled boogie woogie everywhere. Calabugi, Kasperking, Espanola, Atikonen, Manitoulin, Madawaska, Mindamoya, Musani. Then another bundled boogie did a boogie woogie hop, and another in the bundled boogie bop. And the boogie woogie high and the boogie woogie low, and it's bundled boogie woogie everywhere you go. And Escabal, Abita, Bonavista, Malaspina, Bella Bella, Bella Cula, Bachawana, Bay Canua. The bratty brother, sister. I dumped the bratty brother in a shark-infested sea. By dusk the sea was empty, and the brat was home with me. I mailed the bratty brother to a jail in monsoon. The sobbing jailer mailed him back the next day, COD. I wept and I hurled with the bratty brother off the CN tower. He locked through the living room in less than half an hour. So now I keep my brother in the furnace nice and neat. I can't wait till December when Dad turns on the heat. That's just homicide. That's not even funny. Like, she's committing, or at least attempting to commit murder. But I need to stop for a minute. Like, that's just bad. She is full on trying to commit. This is a children's book. And she just admitted to trying to murder her sibling. Man, she should be arrested. Windshield wipers. Windshield wipers, wipe away the rain. Please bring the sunshine back again. Windshield wipers, clean our car. Fields are green and we're traveling far. My father's coat is warm and my mother's lap is deep. Windshield wipers carry me to sleep. And when I wake, the sun will be a golden home surrounding me. But if that rain gets worse instead, I want to sleep till I'm in bed. Windshield wipers, wipe away the rain. Please bring the sunshine back again. Silverly, silverly, over the trees, the moon drifts by on runway breeze. Dozily, dozily, deep in her bed, a little girl dreams with the moon in her head.